The land was silent, save for the rustling of the wind through the golden fields. The world was still young, painted with the freshness of creation. Yet hidden beneath the beauty of the land, an ancient tension brewed. In the distance, two figures stood, each at his labor. One tilled the soil with strong, weathered hands. The other tended his flock with a shepherd's quiet watchfulness. Their names would be remembered for all time. Cain and Abel, the sons of Adam and Eve. Cain, the firstborn, was a man of the land, harvesting its fruits with labor and sweat. Abel, the younger, was a shepherd whose heart resonated with the gentle bleating of his flock. In time, they brought their offerings to the Lord. Cain laid out the fruits of his field, ripe and plentiful. Abel, with reverence, brought the firstborn of his flock, the best he had. As they presented their gifts, a heavy stillness fell upon them. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering, but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. Genesis 4:4-5. Cain's heart burned. His offering was not accepted. He clenched his fists, his mind racing. Why? Was it not enough? Was Abel somehow greater than he? Darkness crept into Cain's heart. The whispers of resentment slithered in his thoughts. He saw Abel's serene face, his quiet faith, his unwavering devotion. The jealousy clawed at him. The Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted. Genesis 4:6-7. But Cain turned away. The words did not soothe him. Instead, they fed the bitterness growing within. One day, Cain called Abel into the fields. His voice was calm, but his heart was wild. They walked together under the sun, just as they had in their youth. But Cain's hand held a secret, a sharpened stone, heavy with intent. Then, without warning, the first murder in history was committed. Abel gasped as he fell to the ground, blood staining the earth that had once yielded its fruit so freely. His wide, betrayed eyes stared up at his brother, who now trembled with the weight of his own deed. Then came the voice. It was not from Abel's lips, but from the very ground itself. The Lord spoke. What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. Genesis 4:10. Cain fell to his knees. The weight of his actions crashed upon him like a mighty wave. He had become the first murderer, and no blade or fire could undo what had been done. The punishment was set. Cain would be a fugitive, forever wandering, the earth resisting his touch. But even then, the Lord's mercy shone through the darkness. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. Genesis 4:15. The mark was not just a curse, but a promise, a symbol of both judgment and divine protection. The tale of Cain and Abel is one of warning and grace. It teaches us God sees not only our actions, but the intentions behind them. Abel's offering was accepted because it was given in faith, not just out of duty. Envy is a slow poison. If left unchecked, it can consume even the strongest of hearts and lead to ruin. Even after Cain's grievous sin, God did not abandon him completely. Though justice was served, mercy was also granted. The innocent blood of Abel cried out for justice. In the New Testament, we see a greater blood, that of Christ, which speaks not of vengeance, but of redemption. Hebrews 12:24. The story of Cain and Abel is not just a tale of two brothers. It is a mirror into the human soul. It shows the battle between faith and pride, love and jealousy, justice and mercy. Even in the darkest acts, God's light remains, and just as Abel's blood cried out, so too does Christ's, offering not just justice, but a path to redemption for all who will listen. Thank you for watching